Nothing like a good pick-me-up. Nothing like a good pick-me-up. Whether that's in the form of a nap, little intimacy, maybe a little sip, little smoke. How about a good rap with your peeps? Nothing like it. When it go down, it's invigorating. Till it ain't. We talking episode 4 of The Shy, season 6. Grab a sip, grab a smoke, whatever your pleasure. Grown folk in the house tonight. Come on in. You belong here. I love this time of year. In fact, from here to January is my favorite time. August starts football off. September is my birth month. Virgo's in the house. Virgo season is in full swing. The weather gets a little cooler in the evenings. Hoodie weather approaches. Football is in full swing. October is the month of frights, ghouls, goblins, a lot of scary movie watching. November and December, you got the holidays, holiday movies. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's in this period. There are 3 season changes. And right now, there's the anticipation that the next thing is around the corner. We're not quite there yet at regular football season, but it's right around the corner. We're not quite there yet at hoodie weather, but it's right around the corner. Let me set the scene. I'm outside earlier, having my weekend sip and cigar, little apple Ciroc, Fathead 770, poolside, Staten Island. The air has a bit of a breeze in it with a chill. George Benson's Moody's Mood plays in the background. Puffs are taken, sips consumed. Next up is Rolls Royce's I Want to Get Next to You. Feels good. Feels good. It's a vibe. That's how I always feel when I watch The Shy, a vibe. If I had to put Shy as an R&B artist, it would be George Benson. Smooth going down. Every now and then you get a little riff. Smooth peaks, smooth valleys. It was good to get out and just get my re-up on today. Some peace, some calm before the storm of the new week. This episode feels like a quick pick-me-up before the next set of events happen. This episode feels like August. The pick-me-up is the preseason football. The hot days but cool down nights. Now, I live on the East Coast, so this experience may be different based on where you live, but the analogy is still the same nonetheless. Before this drink starts kicking in, I'm your humble and most honorable host, Real. And this episode was brought to you by Brandy. Not Moesha, but the drank, E&J to be exact. And Coke, Diet Coke, because I'm old. You know what I'm saying? Old school. What we have here, good people, is the need for a refresh. It really is just a need for a refresh. Hence the title of the show, Re-Up. A time to take it down, unwind, take your shoes off, put your feet up and enjoy. Take a moment to enjoy the breath of air You are fortunate enough to be breathing in. Take time to smell the roses. Speaking of breathing in, we start off with Judae'a, breathing in a cigar, nice sauna shower type setting. Also taking in some head from Jill Marie Jones of Girlfriends fame. Now, I'm not the biggest TV watcher, but I haven't seen her since Girlfriends. I'm sure she's been working. I just haven't seen her. It's good to see her, though. It's good to see her. Even after she just came up for air. He was doing a little Bill Nye the Science Guy Brainiac action. She slunk up from the doldrums on Judae'a like the itsy bitsy spider. Chest in one hand, blunt in the other. Shower shenanigans jump off for a hot second till old Rosalind escaped from wherever she'd been the past season and broke up all the fun. She handed Judae'a a towel and greeted girlfriend number 3 like, Bianca. She like, Rosalind. Bianca got her back turned to Rosalind, covering her tiggle bitties but showing her full backside. Because, you know, boobs was the last 2 decades. It's all about the buns this decade. So if she had to choose her best side, I guess she went out with guns out, buns out. Judae'a was trying to get that refresh. He re-upped for like 5 seconds before Candy came in. Trying to get to you and that booty. Trying to get to you and that monkey. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all do not hear me though. So Candy get to rapping to Judae'a. Let Judae'a know Q was an informant. She like, we need to keep it on the low. Eventually she visits Trig to let him know to keep his mouth shut. Like, duh. Trig Shot and Emmett trying to have a little guy time. They smoking, eating weed-infused wings. Did I mention it's 420? I guess. It looked cold as hell outside. To still be April, but that's what they said in the episode. Everybody still had on turtlenecks and sweaters and coats. But this is Chi-Town. So, you know, the weather a little different. Weather hit a little different in Chi-Town. Brothers laying down their troubles. Trig suggests a regular catch-up therapy session. I thought that was cool. I don't think brothers do that enough. Everybody was getting that refresh, taking that trip. Tiff sending that weed top 10 playlist through SMS. She hit Darnell up. Darnell like, what the hell is all this? She like, I got the Maui Wowie, the cinnamon goat crunch, white spider. He like, man, just give me some weed. Whatever they had playing musically in the background was popping. But all I heard was the Ohio players with all that weed smoking. All I heard was the Ohio players. I wanna be free. Yes, I am. Do, 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 do. Dre and Nina re-up in that order. Nina asking for watermelon gummies. Darnell and Jada up in there getting a smoke on. Fatima eating the weed chicken. Dude, the muscle men was getting high off their own supply. Where they do that at? Looked like they was in an old garage or something. Tiff was bagging them joints up though, wasn't she? She got on the damier print, blue tops, pink tops, white and blue tops, red, white, and blue tops. Rob told Tiff to keep giving Nuck Duda's whack weed. She like, Nuck keep hitting me up. It's like, how Nuck hitting you up? Don't Nuck supply y'all? Everybody was getting their chill on, getting that re-up. It was a vibe for sure. It was a vibe for sure. Duda and his crew trying to recruit Shad. Shad in the garage, 20 feet from where Bakari and Nuck was getting they bong smoke on. He slid out from under a car. I guess he a mechanic. They tossed him what looked like about 10 racks. He like, oh, this is just a one-time thing. They had a bag of guns they couldn't get off. Apparently a client didn't pick it up. They like, we got to get this up out of here. Later, Shad wind up at the club where gum chewing over a sound barrier of 4 decibels is punishable by death. The Duda Lounge, a.k.a. Red Rum. You can see Bakari like Shad's mentor, like his 63rd mob initiation sponsor. Is the 63rd Street mob still in place? Or has that been disbanded? I think it was 63rd Street. The mob had a street number, 63rd Street. Did they reform it into something without a name now? That sounds like a good idea. Duda up in the spot with girlfriend number 3 again, Bianca. She might have been number 2. I had Maya as number 2. Only because they went into her story more on the show. Of course, Tracy Ellis Ross is girlfriend number 1. Y'all probably like, what the hell is he talking about? If y'all was born after 1995, y'all probably have no idea what I'm talking about. It's all good. There was a show called Girlfriends. I think it was in the late 90s, early 2000s, something like that. The new character, Bianca, was a part of that show. Good show. She was one of the girlfriends. Anyway, I digress. So the mob come at Shad again, trying to get him to hold their guns. Like, they ain't got nobody to get those guns off their plate. I don't understand this. Why they need Shad? Like, they keep pushing Shad to do stuff. I mean, that's what they do. They trying to increase their territory, increase, the folks that they can get to do things for them. I don't know. It just seemed like they should be able to get those off better. I mean, due to run the city, he can't get some guns out of his purview. And he got a lady friend that he could offload them guns to for a hot minute. I'm sure he got that. Anyway, Shad walk up out of there like an ex-pimp pastor, trying not to touch the hose in the front pew after the sermon. Shad like, I'm good. I don't want it. Shad wanted it. Shad just ain't want that penalty. Who could blame him? Of course, when they couldn't get Shad to take that load, who did they go to? Their newest recruit. Man already took the gifts. He can't say no. I told y'all. With Emmett, I predict more witnessing, more criminal activity, More all of that. Dre old ex up in her place of business. Not business, business. She up in there with a nighty robe and workout spandex spraying scents and oils. She talking about Tracy got her up in there to give Reiki and massages for the staff. Really? She looked like she was fitting to give them joints that come with a happy ending. Or at least she was prepared in case a client just happened to be on that kind of time. Tracy need to stop playing with all she going through. She know the massages for her. Talking about they for the staff. That's like when someone come into your office and you know they eat with a box of Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. Talking about this for the floor. But you know they about to eat half the box. Looks like Dre and her ex got a little tension. She like, oh, Dre, you good. You good? I mean, if you're not good, I can take my frankincense and myrrh and dip up out of here. Room looked like it did smell hella good though, didn't it? Room looked like it smelled hella good. Dre looked like she took some cuts. She looked like old wounds was opened up. She tried to keep her head up, showing how good she was. But the spiritual masseuse was like, so, you want to get some sandwiches? Looking thirsty. She seen Dre doing good. Dre got grandkids. She got a wife. She don't look like your type. Throwing a little shade here and there. Then she hit her with the, so you want to go get some sandwiches and some coffee? Dre like, got him. No thank you. The St. John's having that timeless discussion between uninformed child and parent over going to college. Marcus talking that, I like what you did with getting Maisha that little opening gig. But you got 3 days to pull magic out your raspberry beret again. And get Maisha a signed contract with Def Jam. She like, or what? He like, or you going to college? She like, college is a scam. He like, I'd rather have my daughter scammed than be broke. Okay? Def Jam in 3 days or bust, damn it. Gemma got Maisha up in the studio getting her rap on at a racking hour. Damn. Studio engineer like, she good, but she ain't dope. Damn, haven't we heard that before about Maisha? It's like a theme now. Gemma on that game time. She like, you need to get warmed up before you get in the booth. We need something popping. Maisha like, look, I'm good to go to school, damn it. Someplace Gemma ain't trying to go. Seem like they should both switch places. Fatima at a social club. I don't know what type of spot it was up in there, but she was sitting with what appeared to be 2 other trans women. They grilling her on moving in with Trig. I don't know whether to call him Trig or Victor. I almost always want to call him Trig. Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Then one of them refers to the other as Ma. I don't know if that was like Ma like Cameron. Hey Ma, what's up? I'm good. You good? And we gonna get it on tonight. Or like Lil' Kim. Yeah, I'm Mama. Miss Havana. Usually rock the Prada, sometimes Gabbana. Stick you for your cream and your riches. Yeah, what? I don't know what kind of Ma they was talking about. Then Ma say to the one that called her Ma about Fatima, this my daughter. I ain't know what was going on at that point. I ain't know what was going on. I needed the cliff notes. I was all confused. So apparently, if what I think is happening, one is the mother and the other one was Fatima's sister. Okay. All right. I mean, that's how it seemed. I guess at some point it will be even clearer, but it seemed pretty clear to me. I'm good with that. Keisha up in the kitchen getting affirmation. Voices like, there are people in the room who are trustworthy. Find these people. They love your cheese dip. They trust your cheese dip. You are the best. You the one. All of a sudden, something break in the other room. You know, we all been here before when you got that mixed family. A little bit of your kids, a little bit of their kids. Something go down. You like, I know that ain't my Pookie. Keisha jumped up. I know it's that damn EJ. She flew in a room where the breakage was. Wasn't a soul for miles near that breakage. They was like 80 feet from the glass. Lil Ronnie and EJ were both strategically placed in a location where their alibi was Trump tight. Somehow there was glass broke on the floor though. I don't know. She like, fuck. You know, EJ little smart ass like, oh, so you gonna get on my shit about cursing. And here you go with the F-bombs. Emmett walk in the crib and is immediately met with a broom, a gripe, and in the words of Pamela James, BDB, peace. Oh, gosh. Kenya and Papa go bowling. I thought her dreams were crushed last episode. Smooth ass Papa put that Sweet Love by Anita Baker on the loudspeaker. Got his dance and kiss on. I was like, go ahead, little player. Smokies be damn. Rob and Tiff meet up with the weedologist. This brother playing with earthworms, grubs. Mr. Cairo, the weedologist. He got the grubs cultivating his weed root. He got Tiff and Rob in spacesuits. He talking pollen, getting hermed out. This brother got a full-blown weed nursery. I'm like, the brother doing some things, but still don't feel what his angle is. Like, I feel like he got an angle. Like he up in there too quick, too smooth. He don't want no money. He just want to show him how to do it. A weed revolution. Yeah, okay. For all his knowledge and wisdom, feel like he should be making Superbank. Like he ain't even charging him for the knowledge, so he says. I don't know what to make a dude yet. Something ain't right. Feel like every time he talking to Tiff and Rob, he talking to Tiff only. You ever, for the dudes or the women, you ever been talking to somebody and they are the same sex as you and you with your other half, and every time they talk, they feel like they only looking at them when they talking. You like, over here. Hello? This conversation be over if I don't see some eyes look at me when your mouth is moving. Kev, Jake, Papa, and Bakari and they ladies all playing Pictionary. Now I love this moment. I love this moment. As somebody who's been watching The Chi since day one, seeing Lil Kev and Lil Papa and Jake when they was just youngins. This was a good moment. They getting a refresh on. It's a cool little vibe too. Like Kevy Kev place is the place to go. It's a cool little vibe. They getting their smoke on. They going on a trip. Everything good. Everything is all good. Till the ghost of Wesley Snipes crept up in there. They just going back and forth over dumb stuff. I mean, they just sniping at each other for no good reason. Maybe it was that weed. I don't know what it was, but Maisha like, y'all cheating. Kev pop up, I'll never cheat on you. The room like, what? Huh? They trying to pass the weed. Papa like, my girl don't smoke. She like, look, I'm not your girl. You would think Papa would get the hint and not play himself no more? Nope. He looked butthurt too when she said it. He looked butthurt. Gemma sniping at Kenya. What, you don't want to get in trouble? That's why you ain't smoking? She like, I'm too grown to get in trouble. I should have let Papa know. She on that Aaliyah tonight. If I let this go, you can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. 'Cause I'm not just anybody. She on that Aaliyah. He's still talking mess. He like, me and Kenya, nah, we don't do that kid stuff. They looking at him like, Papa, you smoke damn near half the blunt every time you chef it up. And we ain't talking about when you at Smokies. They taking that trip. Not come to drop off Duda's tithes and offerings at Papa's Pop's office. He talking about no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Nuck pull out the strap. You sure about this? My fofo, make sure your kids don't grow. I think this 44 gonna prosper like a mofo if you keep declining. Emmett, Shad, Trig, Marcus, Darnell, Jamal meet up for a men's group session. Darnell trying to give Emmett that good OG game. OG to baby OG. Not triple baby OG like EJ, just baby OG. They in that men's group talking about fears and tears for fears. Issues. Emmett and Darnell hashing out old wounds. They going on their own trip. Good convo. Shad like, look, y'all up here bitching. I can't even get a job. I don't even understand where y'all coming from. Y'all bitching about dumb shit. Here, brother ain't got a job. Y'all got the world on y'all back. I'm asking my woman if I can smoke in the house. She like, no. When Marcus started talking about who he was dating, I was like, uh-oh. It's about to be a moment. About to get real weird between Shad and Marcus. He talking, it's my girl. Shad still seeing her in his dreams. He talking lusting over a woman he can't have. Emmett like, who that is? Who that is? Who that is? That's just my baby daddy. Keisha and Tiff getting a rap, going on a little trip. Keisha got the wine. Tiff got the smoke. It's a vibe up in there for sure. Tiff talking big dreams. She talking that boss talk, that boss talk. Talking that Emmett talk, of course. Tiff talking Keisha need to quit her job and sell her cheese dip. I told you last episode that cheese dip is something else. Like that's an unknown fact that Keisha got the bomb cheese dip. F around and Tiff and Keisha be in business. Putting that cheese dip in blue tops, red tops. Let me find out Keisha got the best cheese dip this side of the Chicago River. Let me find out. Jake and Gemma chilling. Gemma online, DMing Def Jam Associates so she can stay away from a horrible college experience of partying, being on your own, and getting an education all at the same time. Who wants that? She come up on a dude in a reel sporting one of Jake's t-shirts he be making. She like, his lyrics a little raunchy. How me and Maisha gonna compete? Jake like, I don't know, but y'all need to figure it out. Gemma like, let me find out. Maisha gonna become Lil' Kim in the next episode or two. Yeah, what? I used to be scared of it. Now I throw lips to the handle it like a real. Take it in the bud. Yeah, now what? Darnell and Jada hosting Shad and his lady Deja at a little get together. Nice little vibe, nice little place. Till it got weird. Marcus and Tierra walk in. Shad was cool though. I thought he was gonna lose it. Then of course the ghost of Wesley Snipes crept in. Deja sniping, talking about, last time I saw you, Tierra, we was on a double date with somebody else. She like, what you do for a living? She like, I mind my business. Tierra gives 0. Okay? She gives 0. And she be doing her thing. She like, last time I remember, I was minding my business. What about you? Jada was noticeably quiet. Noticeably. Nice dress. Noticeably quiet. Darnell tripping. He the king of his castle. I like that. He talking a little flirty to Tierra though, calling her a princess. Sure look like a princess to me. You sure look like a princess to me. I don't know. I don't recall if Darnell had his Bluetooth in his ear, but it's likely he did. Darnell said last episode, don't let this Bluetooth fool you. Talking about how Shad should come in on his business idea of black male maids in tool belts. Not fixing pipes. I mean, not laying pipes, fixing pipes. Yeah, okay. Like Darnell wouldn't lay a pipe. Like Bob the Builder meets Hugh Hefner meets Big Daddy Kane. BBB. Brothers with balls and belts. Rob and Tiff go with Cairo to get a permit to grow the weed. Trigger's like, it's going to take about 6 months or so. Tiff like, 6 months? Shit, that's a no-go. They leave the room. Rob lay back. I'm going to talk to my man Trig for a second. Rob get on his detective job again, his side hustle. Rob trying to get that 100K. He ain't fucking around. Soon as everybody leave the room, the eerie music play in the background. The eerie music just start playing. Trig was cool though, right? Trig and Judae'a like the coolest cats. They don't flinch. Trig ain't give up nothing. Tiff in the car, like F that. I ain't wait no 6 months for a damn permit. You can already see Tiff's visions of grandeur gonna get her in trouble. You can already see it. Fatima up in Trig and Jake's spot, her new home, with I guess her mom and her sis, but the crew from earlier, the crew from the social club, laying out paint patterns on the table. Jake got customers in the other room looking at his t-shirts. One dude talking about this went from a trap house to a tranny house. I remember when Trig came back into Jake life, he talking about, I got a house. So I don't know whether or not where they staying is the place that used to be the 63rd Street mob headquarters or what. But dude was like, this went from a trap house to a tranny house. So I'm guessing they still at the old spot that Reg used to run. And Treese used to be at. Remember Treese? Remember Reg? Reg was my dude. Anyway, Jake get the shrub top boy the hell up out the spot. He like, if you can't respect my place and the people in it, get the hell up out of here. Fatima like, okay, all right. Judae'a and Nuck pop up in Papa's church, Papa's Pop's church, listening to that hellified sermon with the rifle scope aimed right at Judae'a. Judae'a ain't like that shit at all. He ain't like that shit at all. All I saw was Tyron Turner from Belly eating that banana. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. He had banana residue all on his lip. I don't like that shit. Dude hit Nuck like, okay, take care of that. Nuck up there looking like he's straight out of Judas and the Black Messiah. He like, say less. That ghost of Wesley Snipes had folks tripping this episode. Every time there was more than 3 people together, someone was tripping. Not to mention the 420 had weed being smoked all throughout the episode. Damn near by the whole cast. Of course the music was on point. Nobody got popped. Plus nobody I know got killed in South Central LA. Today was a good day. It's coming though, ain't it? It's coming. When it do, or if it don't, we'll be here for it. I'll be here for it. Till then, peace.